Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring Land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer.
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation.
Kind of pointless.
We know all things. Hello, Boring Review Nation. Gabe with Nick and Jody. All right, with Nick and Jody. I had to jump in there real quick. You know what I'm saying? The dream team.
How dare you?
The dream team. We're missing Chris. We're missing Chris right now. But you know, we got the main team here. We're doing our No, main team didn't even sound right.
No, it's good. We're the main team. He's leftover. He's weak sauce. Just kidding, Chris. We love you.
Oh, yeah. But we're going to be doing a SRK review. And you know what? I'm in there watching SRK because, I'm sorry, SRK and the TKR Knight Riders, right? The Trimbago Knight Riders just won me a championship in a CPL. Loving SRK for that, putting together that glorious team.
Hopefully by the time this gets published, you know,
Just got to hit them a little bit more.
KKR can get a win.
Ooh, how dare you? How dare you? But this dude is one of the coolest dudes ever. He's an actor, obviously. You know what I mean? He owns his own, well, not by himself, but he owns his own professional cricket team.
Two of them.
And, you know, two of them, yeah, right? In the CPL and IPL. He's invested, man. You see him taking pictures with his players, and he's a fan running on fields. He got in trouble for running on the field. I mean, dude. I became a bigger SKR fan SRK fan, after I realized that he owned two cricket teams or whatever. How about you, Nick?
Dude, just the idea that this guy came from nothing and he worked his way up to where he's at right now. That's super impressive. You know, money, this or whatever, but just the fact that he worked his way to get where he wants. He's a huge cricket fan, big movie star. You know, I've heard in the comment section that he makes movies for nothing sometimes, because he's a producer on it, and he's that business side of it, which, you know, is what made Michael Jordan the next level, not just a great player, but a great businessman, Kobe Bryant, that kind of stuff. We're checking out what today, Jody?
Zero, the official trailer.
Zero. This trailer was requested by, I went out of it. We got to make sure we get the love to those people that request it. This is requested by Sandeep back in March. So, if you have a request, and you're like, man, they haven't gotten to it yet, I'm just a little slow, okay? Just a little slow. This movie came out 2 years ago. Have no idea what it's about. That's why we're going to do the trailer reaction. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ding. And let's check this out. She likes to ding.
I do. It's like my new thing.
इतनी बारिश में मेरे से दिल्ली चले आए सिंह साहब
38 की उम्र में जो लोग कुंवारे घूमते हैं ना पांडे उन्हें बारिश से डर नहीं लगता
मुझे लगता है ना आपके स्टैंडर्ड की ईर्ष्या में ही नहीं
झूठ बोला तुमने मुझसे इस कोयले की खादान में तुम ये हीरा छुपाए बैठे
है तुम्हारे मतलब से नहीं है
That's him.
हमारे मतलब
अरे यार ये हिलती बहुत है
की हम भी लेंगे इसके साथ
ये उड़ता तीर है ठाकुर साहब
लेना है हमें
फोटो में तो व्हील चेयर दिखी ही नहीं
I think he's small, right?
This is like CGI, bro.
Oh,
yeah, it's big time.
कैसे लगा कि तुम मुझसे शादी कर सकते हो?
शादी किसे करनी थी हमारे यहाँ प्लॉट देखने के पैसे तो वही लगते
अबे लड़की मिल रही है तुझे शादी करने के लिए वरना तुझ जैसे को तो लौंडा ना मिले
तो तुम्हारी गंदी हालतों की वजह से हाइट मेरी रह गई
तेरी हाइट कैसे कम हो गई
गुटखा खाते हो कब स्वयं छोटे पड़ गए तुम्हारे और क्या
आखिर कल रात 3:30 बजे तक मैं आपसे नफरत करता रहा फिर 3:45 आपसे मोहब्बत हो गई
सीधे मोहब्बत ही हो गई
That's Anushka Sharma. She's the wife of Virat Kohli.
I say we've seen her before in some.
तुम्हारे जैसा ही क्यों चाहिए आपको
गवार पसंद है मुझे
वो देखो आप 10 एक वही तो थी जिसकी आंखों में आंखें डाल के मैं बात बोल सकता था वो मेरे बराबर थी मैं उसके बराबर अगर उसके साथ होता ना तो जिंदगी बराबरी की कटती पर जिंदगी काटनी किसे थी हमें तो जीनी थी और हम कभी किसी के बराबर हो सकें ये सपना भगवान ने हमारा छीन लिया था और बदले हमने भगवान से पूरे हिंदुस्तान का सपना छीन लिया
Oh, this guy.
तक मेरे नाम तू, जब तक जहां में मेरा नाम है, जब तक मेरे नाम
So many different colors.
रिश्ता बराबरी का अब हुआ है बहुए.
कहानियों में सुना था कि मोहब्बत में आशिक चांद तक ले आते हैं. साले को हमने ये बात सीरियसली ले ली.
What? What?
happened?
Oh my gosh!
Oh man.
Jody, you are the romantic comedy expert. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, originally I thought, obviously he's like trying to woo, the girl in the wheelchair. But then I thought, maybe for whatever reason he lucked out with this like model girl. But then at the end where she's like, "You're a zero, get out." I'm wondering if maybe it was all in his mind. Like if she just kind of gave him like a little kiss to say like, "Thanks for helping me out," whatever. But he kind of got obsessed and was like, "Oh, she likes me. This is cool." And then was maybe, I don't know. But it kind of annoys me when he has this girl who seems like she's falling for him, and he's like, I want the model instead.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I'm like, what a creep. Like, you've got this beautiful woman who's in a wheelchair. You said we can see eye level each other. And then all of a sudden this, this girl that can walk, who's also beautiful, comes along and like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with her. She kissed me. This is awesome. But maybe you're right. Maybe it's just like he's daydreaming that for whatever reason. Maybe she's a previous love, then he meets Anushka Sharma's character. I don't know, but what's with the moon part?
Bro, this movie, I tell you what, this is such an interesting film. And, I'm not usually into the rom-coms, especially when it's like a straight rom-com, but they took such an interesting twist. This is a different role for SRK. I mean, he's playing a undersized person, a little person, you know what I mean? And the love interest is a disabled person. I mean, really interesting film, really interesting role for him, not the action role, you know what I'm saying, that he's known for, or even the dramatic role. Like, we still have to see My Name is Khan. I'm dying to see that film. But you know what I mean? Like, a very different film. I'm not into rom-coms, but I'd give it a try. I'd definitely give it a try.
I wonder how successful this was. Because, I mean, look at the trailer. It's got, like, over 100 million views. But trailers can get that sometimes. The movies can bomb. I'm curious how successful this was. You haven't seen it, but me and Jody watched a movie called Fan, where he plays basically SRK, and then he plays this fan who looks a lot like him, who's obsessed with him, and he's smaller, and he's scrawnier, and he's shorter and everything, and he did a CGI thing with that where he played both roles. So this kind of reminded me of this. I think this came out afterwards, but like, you're right, he's playing a little person now, but even like the mannerisms, like kind of like the playfulness reminded me of that character in Fan. It's a good movie, by the way. Anyways, remind me of that kind of thing, but then it's got the whole rom-com thing. Again, I have no idea what's going with the moon. I can see in the zero, the little horizon thing, like if you're going out into outer space a little bit. I'm so curious.
That was kind of from left
I'm
field
so curious. It could have just been a metaphor.
Yep.
Unless she seemed like the first love interest. She seemed kind of like maybe she was a scientist or something of some sort because she was presenting and stuff. Right. Maybe she works for a company that deals with space and engineering and stuff.
Interesting.
I don't know. One of my favorite space movies. It's a movie you probably never heard of before, but Rocket Man. It's hilarious. You guys gotta check it out. It's got Harlan Williams in it and whatnot. Just a straight comedy. But that's kind of what it made me think of. Like, she's a scientist and she's gonna send him into space for whatever reason. I remember when Homer Simpson went to space and he spilled the chips everywhere. Let us know what you think about this movie. I'm going all over the place. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like this reaction. And let us know what you want us to check out next. Until next time.
We know all things.
I just don't want to cut anybody off because last time I cut everybody out. Goodbye.